The latest developments on the 30-day tariff pause involve agreements between the United States, Canada, and Mexico, aimed at addressing border security concerns, particularly related to drug trafficking and migration. Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum agreed to deploy 10,000 National Guard troops to the U.S.-Mexico border to curb drug trafficking, particularly fentanyl, into the U.S. This agreement was followed by a 30-day pause on the tariffs that U.S. President Donald Trump had threatened. The U.S. also committed to tackling the issue of high-powered weapons smuggling into Mexico. This deal was announced after discussions between Trump and Sheinbaum, with the goal of enhancing security and trade cooperation.
I had a great talk with Mexico, and we had President Sheinbaum is a woman. I like her very much. We've had good relationships, but we have to stop fentanyl from coming in, whether I like somebody or not, and we have to stop the illegal aliens from coming in. I think we've lost 200,000 people on average a year for many years, much higher than the 100,000. Could be even closer to 300,000. And they've agreed to put in 10,000 soldiers permanently, like forever, 10,000 soldiers at their side of the border and stop fentanyl and illegal aliens from coming into our country. They have a big incentive to do.
Prime Minister Justin Trudeau confirmed a similar 30-day tariff pause after talks with Trump. Canada committed to a $1.3 billion border security plan, which includes deploying new helicopters, technology, and personnel to reinforce the border. Additional measures include appointing a fentanyl czar, listing cartels as terrorists, and creating a Canada-U.S. joint strike force to combat organized crime, fentanyl, and money laundering. Trudeau emphasized enhanced coordination with U.S. partners to stop the flow of fentanyl.
What I'd like to see, Canada become our 51st state. We give them protection, military protection. We don't need them to build our cars. I'd rather see Detroit or South Carolina or any one of our Tennessee, any one of our states build the cars. They could do it very easily. We don't need them for the cars. We don't need them for lumber. We don't need them for anything. We don't need them for energy. We have more energy than they do. We don't need them for energy. If people wanted to play the game right, it would be 100% certain that they'd become a state. But a lot of people don't like to play the game because they don't have a threshold of pain. And there would be some pain, but not a lot. The pain would be really there. So we're going to meet again by phone.
These agreements came after a period of tension with threats of retaliatory tariffs from both Canada and Mexico, which could have led to a regional trade war. The temporary suspension of tariffs was seen as a way to cool down the situation, providing a period for negotiation and implementation of border security measures. Markets had initially reacted negatively to the tariff announcements, but saw some recovery after the pause was declared. There has been a mix of reactions on social media and from political figures, with some viewing the agreements as a necessary step for security, while others criticize the use of tariffs as leverage in negotiations. These developments indicate a strategic pause to reassess trade relations and border security, with both countries taking steps to meet U.S. demands in exchange for a temporary halt on the tariff imposition. This scenario reflects ongoing negotiations and adjustments in U.S. foreign trade policy under the Trump administration. That's all for the news today. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for future news and information. Have a fantastic day.